Hi, my name is Ty Robinson. I'm going to get ready to start my commentary driving. The rules, the rules to driving: look ahead, look around, leave room, and communicate. I'm going to get started. Right now, I'm pulling out of my driveway, looking left, looking right. Looking left again, no vehicles coming, no children. I'm in a residential neighborhood, so gotta be careful, watch out for people, animals. Pulling up here to a stop sign, slowly pulling to the stop line. Stopped. Ease forward. I'm gonna look left, look right, look left again. I don't see any children, I don't see any animals, and I don't see any cars coming. Center myself in my lane, gradually get up to speed. Speed limit is 25 miles per hour. I'm approaching a crosswalk. Just gonna yield a little bit here. I don't see any children, I don't see any animals, I don't see any people. Putting on my blinker. Making a right-hand turn. Speed limit again is 25 miles per hour. I don't see any pedestrians, I don't see any animals on either sidewalk, my left or my right. Checking my mirrors, both left and right side mirrors, my rear view mirror. There's no one behind me. I'm approaching a stop sign. I'm going to actually be making a right hand turn. Got my blinker on to go right. I'm going to do a complete stop at the stop sign. Look left, look right. I don't see any pedestrians and or animals. I'm going to ease forward so I can get a full view. There's a few more cars coming. I'm going to get on the gas as it's clear to make a right-hand turn. Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. There is a red light I'm approaching just up ahead. Foot is over the brake just in case I need to slow down more. There's a couple of cars here in front of me. Slowing down, keep a safe distance. And the speed limit is 45, gradually getting up to 45 miles per hour. Looking ahead, making sure there's no one on the sides of me. Nothing above, nothing below. All 6 sides are clear. I'm be slowing down just a little bit to keep a safe distance. Looking for a marker here so I can count the seconds I have between me and the vehicle in front of me. Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. That's more than adequate for the vehicle. I'm in a very small, compact vehicle, 4-door Chevy Cruze. This vehicle is passing me on the left-hand side as I'm doing 43 miles per hour. I'm in Arizona. Typically, everyone kind of goes with traffic. Approaching a green light. Now it's yellow, slowing down. Complete stop. I am at a 4-way intersection. I have a vehicle approaching me here on the left-hand side. This vehicle is making left-hand turns. I'm at an intersection of Litchfield and Greenway. pedestrian crossing in front of me. My foot is still over the brake. Checking all my mirrors, looking in my rear view mirror, make sure no one is coming up to my rear fast, just in case I may need to swing over to my right hand lane to get out of the way. There is no one in my right hand lane, so I do have an out if need be. Light just turned green for those of us who are making a left-hand turn. A bus just made a right-hand turn across the intersection. My light is green. I'm gonna look left, look right, look left again. We are good to go. Speed limit has changed. It has dropped down to 35 miles per hour, as there's an elementary school here coming up on my right-hand side. Light is green in front of me. I'm going to be cautious just in case I need to brake, so I'm not slamming on my brakes. Looks like we are clear. Left, right, left. Coming up here on a red light, just turned green. I do have a vehicle here on my left hand side. I have a vehicle at my rear as well. They've got a safe following distance. My following distance right now with the motorcycle in front of me is more than 10 seconds, which is great whether I'm in a small vehicle, works for a bus and or a semi-truck. I am clear above, below, my sides and my rear and my front. Approaching a red light, which may possibly be turning green now. There is a dip ahead at this intersection, so I'll be slowing down to about 10-15 miles per hour. Approaching the intersection, left, right, left. We are clear. Crossing that intersection. Speed limit has changed to 25 miles per hour, as this is residential. Have commercial on my right, so being cautious, watching for anyone coming out of any of those businesses. Apartment complex coming up with a school right next to it. Be cautious to watch for children, other pedestrians, and animals. Going the speed limit, keeping an adequate distance with the vehicles in front of me. All 6 sides are clear. I'm checking, going through all my mirrors within that 5 to 8 seconds. Not just focused on what's in front of me, but what's on the sides, above, under, and behind, and in front of me. I have pedestrians riding bikes and jogging on the sidewalk on my right hand side. Be cautious to watch them, make sure no one trips, falls into the road, or doesn't look and decides to cross the street. I am coming up on a intersection. Right now I'm in my right hand turn lane, which goes all the way to our Highway 60, also known as Grand. Our light is red. We can turn on red as long as there's no heavy traffic. It's clear for us to go. Vehicle in front of me, I'm at a good enough distance to where I can see those rear tires touching the ground, so I'm not all the way on their bumper, so that way they can actually see me as well. Checking my mirrors, have a vehicle right behind me. A vehicle's on my left side. Approaching the line for my red light. Looking left to see if it's clear for me to go. Looking right because there is a crosswalk. Looking in my right side view mirror to make sure no one's coming up that way. It's not clear for me to try and make a go at it. Now the turning lane is open, so individuals across the way are going to be making a left-hand turn. So I need to make sure it's clear before I go. No pedestrians, no one at the crosswalk. Left, right, left. I am making my turn. Speed limit right now is 50 miles per hour. I do have a vehicle in front of me. I have a vehicle to my left that is going to be passing me. Slowly gaining speed. I will be getting into my left-hand lane. This is a 3-lane highway. Approaching adequate speed. I have a vehicle in my rears coming up at a decent speed, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Now getting over on my left-hand side will be passing me here shortly. Train tracks, nothing coming there. Approaching a green light, was already green, so I'm gonna approach with caution. Checking all sides. All 6 sides are clear. From above, under, front, back, and on my sides. Light is green ahead of me. Speed limit also changed to 45 miles per hour. Light just turned red, so I am slowing down. Foot is over the brake. Easing on that brake, we'll be approaching line here. Have vehicles approaching on my left and right and rear. I am now at an intersection. This is Thunderbird Road and Grand. Light is green for those on Thunderbird. Turning line just turned green for those making a left. On the opposite side, vehicles still making right-hand turns as they have a clear go. Our light is green. Left, right, left. We are clear. Again, the speed limit is 45 miles per hour. There's borders on each side of this highway, but there's commercial buildings on my right-hand side, and it's a residential kind of open space on my left. I am approaching a red light. I see vehicles in front of me with their brakes. Officer helping or stopping someone on my left-hand side across. Foot is on the brake, slowing down. As the vehicle, brake lights are on and the light is red. Light just turned green. Have vehicles on my left, right, rear, and in front of me. I am clear above and below. No potholes, nothing dangerous in the road. Gradually get on the gas, throttle, approaching the green light. Crossing the three-way intersection. Checking my rear view, checking my sides. We are approaching a red light. My foot is over my brake. We are slowing all the way down. Keeping enough distance so I can see the vehicle in front of me's rear wheels. I do have vehicles on the left and right hand side. Light just turned green. Vehicles are moving forward. Nothing of any danger on my left and right, rear. Crossing intersection, left, right, left. It is safe. going to be putting my right hand blinker on, giving it a minimum of 3 blinks. Get over right. Blinker is off. I do have a vehicle approaching from the rear. I do have vehicles in front of me. The light is red in front of me. Vehicle in front of me is braking. My foot is over the brake, slowly pressing down on the pedal. There are commercial buildings to my right hand side, no sidewalks. Gotta be cautious for those exiting those businesses. I do have vehicles on my left hand side. I'm clear on my right. As there's no sidewalks, there's no one exiting any of these businesses so far. Safe distance in front of me. Vehicle behind me is a little close, but we're okay. Vehicle approaching. I'm just going to be cautious. Good to go. Crossing the intersection. Left, right, left. And the speed limit is 45. Though I want to keep a safe driving distance. I'm not just staring straight, I'm looking in all mirrors, changing my view slightly to get a broader view, centering myself in the far right lane. The light ahead is green, so I'm going to be cautious just in case it turns yellow before I hit that intersection. And I'm going to be slowing down as the light just turned yellow. Approaching a intersection. Sign ahead says no turns on red. So if I was making a right hand turn, I would not be able to do so without the light being green. Have a gas station on my right. Vehicles on my left and vehicle to my rear. I am on Grand and 103rd Ave. Light is green, left, right, left, it's clear. Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. I am very clear for the most part in front of me. I do see at a 15-second distance and or further that those ahead of me are on their brake and that light is red, and I see vehicles crossing the intersection, meaning I will be coming to a stop here shortly. My foot is over the brake so I can slow down off the throttle. Approaching the vehicle ahead of me. There's a vehicle approaching my left hand side. Still have my vehicle in my rear. Light just turned green. Approaching an intersection. I can see both sides a little bit. Left, right, left. We are good to go. There's no sidewalks on my right, though people use that to ride bikes and walk on still. Got a safe distance ahead of me. Have about a 9-second distance with the vehicle ahead of me. Vehicle in my rear has a safe distance. Have a vehicle passing me on my left. I am safe and clear on all sides as of right now. I have vehicles braking in front of me, so I am also going to slow down. Looking ahead, looking around. Vehicle in front of me has their left blinker on to get onto the 101 interstate. Leave room, because I know typically we all slow down to turn. Good to go. Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. I have a vehicle in front of me. Right now I'm at a safe distance. We are braking. Slowing down, leaving room, watching my left and my rear. I'm clear on my right hand side. There's a sidewalk that's a little off to the far right with commercial businesses, properties. Approaching a green light, four-way intersection. Our light is green. Left, right, left, we're good. Gaining speed so I can get up to that 45 miles per hour. Vehicle in front of me just changed lanes. Two vehicles behind them just made a right-hand turn almost immediately. I'm in my farmost right-hand lane, keeping center of the road, or center of my lane. I have a vehicle going to be passing me here soon on my left-hand side. I have a safe distance ahead of me. I can see about 3 lights ahead of me right now. I have a road right here to my right. Commercial buildings. Got to be cautious. Make sure no one is coming. There's a car pulling out. Seen it ahead. Slightly on my brake just to make sure I leave room. I have a vehicle in my rear following at a bit of a close distance, maybe about 2 to 3 seconds. I am slowing down, pumping on my brakes so they can see me hitting my brakes. Vehicle in front of me coming to a stop, but our light is green. This is a 3-way intersection. Only vehicles approaching would be those to the right hand side. There's also a sidewalk, no pedestrians. There are commercial businesses. Vehicle slowing down, vehicle making a right. Being that I was leaving room, that sudden stop wasn't sudden for me. So our leaving room is a must, whether we're in our own vehicle and or a commercial vehicle. Approaching a vehicle in front of me. Brake lights are red, so is the light. Leaving room just in case the vehicle does break down and I need to get around this vehicle. I do have a vehicle on my left hand side. I have a vehicle to my rear. There's no pedestrians on the sidewalks to the right hand side of me. Our light is still red. This is a 4-way intersection with train tracks on my left hand side as well. Sorry. My apologies for the yawn. It is early. Just waiting here for the light to turn green. To the far left of me, vehicle, the turning lane is their light is green to turn left. Our light is green. Slowly engaging the throttle. Pedestrians to my right, being cautious. Speed up here. We are approaching a green light, 4-way intersection. Our light is still green. Left, right, left. We are clear. Leaving a safe distance in front of me. We're at about 5 seconds. I am clear on my right hand side. Vehicle in front of me braking. I am off the throttle. Vehicles passing me on my left hand side. Approaching a green light that was already green. Being cautious. Left, right, left. We are clear. Vehicles passing me. Vehicle, as you see, jumped in front of me. Normal Arizona driving. I have a vehicle at my rear. pretty close. Assuming they want me to speed. But I'm doing the speed limit. Keeping a safe distance with the vehicle in front of me, as I have slowed down a bit just to leave room. As I look ahead, you can see that there's a bridge, there's a red light. Looks like a four-way intersection, which is more than 15 seconds ahead of me. Vehicle in my rear is approaching. Now they're at about a 2 second to 3 second stopping distance. Vehicles braking in front of me. I am on my brake and off the throttle. Have vehicles to my left. We are clear on my right, clear above and clear below. There is nothing in the road. Still leaving a safe distance. We are approaching an intersection. Four-way intersection. Our light is green. We have a bridge above us. Have a vehicle passing me on my right. Speed limit is 45. Clear above, clear below. Vehicles approaching fast to my rear. White vehicle will be passing me pretty fast here. Just got in front of me there. Going downhill, so proceeding with caution. Typically the vehicle is going to speed up. Vehicle in front of me was slightly on the brakes. Have vehicles passing me on my left. Still keeping a safe distance. Right now I'm about 7 seconds. Vehicles are braking slightly ahead of me, as I've seen a couple of vehicles in front of this white SUV that is in front of me. Just keeping a safe distance so I have no sudden brakes, no slamming on the brakes. Vehicle to my rear at about a 2 to 3 second stopping distance. Vehicles braking ahead. Light is green, but doesn't seem like we are moving much, so I am slowing down. Coming to a slight stop. Proceeding slowly. I have vehicles all to my left. Crossing a three-way intersection. We are clear on my left. Clear on my right. No dangers below or above. We're about to go under another underpass. Approaching a red light. Slowing down, still leaving room. Vehicles approaching on my left. Leaving room in front of me. I can see the tires touching the ground. Vehicle right behind me, vehicle to my left. There's a no turn on red. This is railroad tracks to my right, which is also where those of us who are making a right-hand turn can make a right here. Before the right, where it says you can't for the no turns on red. This is a pretty busy intersection. We're on Grand and Northern Avenue and 67th Avenue. It's really a six-way intersection. As odd as that sounds. Still at a safe distance from the vehicle in front of me. We do have the green turning signal just turned yellow. Our light will be turning green here shortly. I will engage the throttle once the vehicles in front of me start moving. Engaging in the throttle, still leaving room. I've got room behind me, to my rear, and in front left. Looking in my mirrors, not just staying focused, looking straight ahead. Getting a full peripheral, well, broader view every 5 to 8 seconds. Looking in my side view mirrors. Also looking in my rear view mirror. I'm at a safe distance ahead of me. I've got room ahead of me and behind me. Vehicle to my rear is approaching. Our speed limit is still 45. Like I stated earlier, traffic here pretty much goes with traffic. As long as you're not doing like 10 over the speed limit. But typically 5 is a safe area. Approaching intersection, my light is green. Left, right, left. We are good. Clear. Getting back up to speed. Looking ahead, I am coming up on a bridge. Going under the bridge. Vehicles are braking in front of me, so I am also going to engage in my brake. We are approaching a red light. Looks like this is going to be a three-way intersection. Vehicles coming from the left, and then us here on Grand